Hello teachers, today I am going to discuss intermediate level class 149, Dogstagram part 1. The class description is students develop an app based on sentiment analysis. The goal of the class is to utilize ML enabled web API to apply sentiment analysis. Learn about a new data source available in Thunkable called as Airtable. To begin with, I would suggest that first explain what is the application going to do, like what is it all about. Now, to do that, you can take the help of one of the references given, wherein there is a post given and how the sentiments have been shared right here at the bottom of the screen. For this particular post. Apart from this, you can also play the video link that has been shared, which is going to explain what the application is going to do. Also, with the help of the wireframe, make sure that you're explaining the design of each screen that is been there, that will be there as a part of the application. So the students must understand what each screen is going to do. Now, to move ahead, you can also go ahead and take the help of the visual aids, because visual aids has a very detailed explanation of as to what the application is going to do. So yes, you can begin by doing a quick revision of the previous class. Once that is done, then you can pick up the visual aid slides to go ahead and explain the activity. Now here there are two sisters, Daisy and Dana, who have come in a coffee shop and they were enjoying their time, had a like the ambience was good. When they went to the manager to pay the bill, the manager asked them to share a feedback on the feedback board. Now when they were reading the feedbacks on the board, they got really confused as to what is this, whether the feedback is positive or negative. So they went to the manager and they asked him that, is he understanding what kind of feedback has been shared? So he also explained that no, it's not very easy to understand that. So they suggested the manager that why not to use a sticky note that is going to post a good feedback and help him understand what the post is all about. So he started, and also a box of colorful pens. So he followed the same and people started to write the feedback and it was put on the on the board, on the wall, and this helped the manager to understand that whether the feedback was positive, negative or neutral. So further also the same, like you can move ahead, explain it with each slide that what is a positive feedback, what is a negative feedback, what is a neutral feedback. Everything has been very well explained. Also help them understand what is an NLP, that is a natural language process, that how our brain is processing a positive or a negative sentiment. And this is going to go ahead and help the student to also understand what they are going to create. Now, the next thing is that I would suggest help the student first to log in into Airtable. So that is the data source that we are talking about in this activity, which will be getting collaborated with Thunkable. So there is a login link that has been given for the Airtable. So help the student to log in with their Gmail IDs, especially like it has to be same as the Thunkable ID. And once that is done, this is where they will land up on the screen. And also there is a CSV file that the link has been given in the student activity. So help the student to download that link. Now we are supposed to upload the data. It's a sentiment data file that here the student is supposed to click on the CSV file option and it will ask them to choose the file that they want to go ahead and upload. So again help the student to do the same. Once the file is uploaded, this is how it is going to show on this Airtable. So here we have headers like likes, positive, negative and neutral. Now the student is supposed to double click on the header and they have to choose the data type as number and the format as integer 2, and then they can click on the save option. So they have to do it for all the headers. Now once this is done, then he or she is supposed to click on the accounts. Then it is going to open this page. There they will get an option to generate the API key. Double click on this key and ask the student to copy and paste it on a notepad. Then click on the Airtable API. Now once they click on this, choose the base, as we need the base ID also. So here is our base ID. So once both of them are generated, then ask the student to open the Thunkable, the design. So if the first thing is that they will look through the invisible components. In case they do not see the Airtable there, they can simply type Airtable here, and they can drag and drop it in the invisible component. Now once they click on the Airtable, let's click on it. On the right side in the properties, they are supposed to put the information that they have fetched from the Airtable, that is the API key, the base ID, and the table name. Now once this is done, um, then they are supposed to do the coding further. Now let's get back to the document. Here the entire information has been shared very brief, like it's very well explained, that that how the student will be logging into a table, how the like it's a step by step process given, how the file will be uploaded, how they will come to the sentiments data, how they have to format it. Everything has been very well explained in your document. So make sure that you go through the document once. When the student is going to open the Thunkable project, then they will see that there is like a little coding has already been done. Let's see. Let's go to the blog section. So the landing screen, the code is only this much, that when the button get started is clicked, then the navigation will happen to the view screen. Now here, so like the coding, the little coding that has been done, so you have to help the student to code further. You can take the help of the flowchart, you can explain it to the student. The students can also observe the flowchart as to what they're supposed to do. So here you have to do the coding for the button comments submit. When that is done, and the button generate, everything has been, like as I said, very well step by step mentioned that what are the blocks that you have to use. Now let's see. So here we have declared the variable random. Okay, let's keep this here, and the value is 0, and the button comment, there is a the column comment will be visible. Now further it is asking us to see the button comment submit event. Now here you will set the URL for the web API too, and you will concatenate with the help of the link. Again, this is also mentioned right here. The link for this for the first slot has been also given, so do share it with the student with the help of chat. Then you will collaborate it with the Airtable. Now it says, how do we handle the errors when we call the web API? We check the status. So you're going to go ahead and code it further by checking the status here. Okay. Now, like as I said that just follow your document to see how the coding will happen and what all you have to code. Once all this is done, so like as I said, there are two events that you're going to go ahead and work on. There is a button generate event, clicked event, and the button comment submit. So once all this is done, you can further explain the student as to how the Airtable has been linked in case there is any doubt that the student has. See here, the entire code has been given. So that is the, yes. So here everything has been given. So that is all you have to do for this class. Thank you.